What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's look at some NBA picks for Saturday, March 11th slate of games. Let's take a look at our leaderboard before we get into tonight's picks. Trey, start us off.
Yes, the leaderboard. Oh, the leaderboard. I was very upset about my pick today. I had the Cleveland Cavaliers money line, and you know what? They showed up in the first half. They were up by 9 points heading into halftime, and then the Heat's offense came absolutely out of nowhere and almost scored 70 points in the second half. The Heat ended up winning the game by 4 points, so it was very upsetting to have the Cavs money line because I really thought they were going to win back-to-back games in Miami, but you know what? Sometimes it's just not to be, apparently.
Yeah, I currently have the Raptors money line playing the Lakers right now. They are up last time I checked by a couple points, so hopefully that catches for us. Teats?
I do have to say, I think I've been on the worst run of NBA game picks that I've had since we started doing this. As you can see, I'm 1-4 in my last 7. That includes tonight. I am 0-1. I took the Timberwolves -4.5, thinking the Nets were going to be tired, playing on a back-to-back. And the Nets gave the Timberwolves all they could ask for. The Timberwolves were definitely down late into the game. They fought back. They were able to push into overtime, and they could not even win the game and get it done, which hurt me in multiple ways more than just, the game pick. So that's a fat L for me, but I do feel like I'm bouncing back real soon.
Yeah, guys, let's take a look at our picks for tonight. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to be going with the Utah Jazz versus Charlotte Hornets game. These two teams were expected to be at the bottom of their respected conferences at the beginning of the season, and the Hornets definitely held up their end of the bargain there, being the second worst team in the Eastern Conference, and they have not even been good at home this season with a 12-18-1 ATS mark. The Jazz have surprised everybody, especially me this season, playing consistent basketball, and they've been awesome at covering on the road as well with a 19-14-1 road ATS record. That's very good for the Jazz. And this is actually the second time these two teams have played this season. The first game was a home game for the Jazz, and Utah dominated and covered that game. They beat the Hornets 120-102. So some quick math says that was a massive 18-point win for the Jazz. And LaMelo Ball did not play in that game. He's not playing in this game either. So we got a good look at how these two teams play each other without LaMelo Ball. But we should not be surprised at this. But Lauri Markkanen absolutely dominated that game. Nothing new there. He scored 25 points and 11 rebounds in that game. Most importantly, with a massive plus 23 plus or minus in that game. So he was really good in that game, and I expect him to do just as good against the lowly Hornets, who had Miles Plumlee in that game, and they don't have Plumlee in this game. So expect Lauri to dominate in the post, especially. So give me the Jazz here, -2.5. I'm going to buy a half point. You guys know that I don't like pushing here, so give me that half point. And the reason why I love this line so much is that the Jazz have learned how to run. They're probably going to be running the Charlotte Hornets off the floor. And here are some offensive rankings for this Utah Jazz team: 5th in points per game, 7th in rebounds per game, and 9th in assists per game. And here are some defensive stats for the Charlotte Hornets. They allow the 7th most points per game, the 2nd most rebounds per game, and 7th most assists per game. So there's going to be a lot of points scored here, especially for the Jazz. And when you add in the fact that the Jazz are leading the NBA in pace per game since coming back from the All-Star break, it makes me love it even more. The Jazz should continue to play some competitive basketball here and try to upset their ownership, who was trying to tank for Wemby at the beginning of the season, but they really didn't give them that option. And here are my favorite trends for this game. The Jazz are 6-1 ATS in their last 7 games, playing on one day's rest. The Jazz are also 5-2-1 ATS in their last 8 road games. And the Jazz are 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games overall versus the Hornets. Give me the Jazz.
Yeah, Trey, I like that pick. For my play tonight, I'm going with the Knicks versus Clippers game. Clippers at home, I wrote up 4.5, but I will take them at 5.5. They are at home. The Clippers are mostly healthy besides Norman Powell still being out. The big thing is they have Paul and Leonard both healthy. The Knicks, after going on a great run, have dropped 2 straight games, and it looks like Jalen Brunson re-injured himself in the last game out. So right now, it looks like Brunson will not play. That is massive for the Knicks team. Without Brunson, they lost to the Hornets and then battled the Kings but fell short. The Knicks aren't deep enough at the guard spot to lose Brunson for an extended period of time. They have quickly filling in, but his spark off the bench is what makes the Knicks great. Now he starts, and when Randall goes to the bench and quickly, they are missing that spark with the second team. They go cold from the field and let teams take advantage of their poor offense. The Clippers should handle business on their home floor, so I will back the duo of Leonard and Paul. Clippers -5.5 for my pick. Teats.
See, this is where I get back on track. I am taking the Boston Celtics. I'm not letting my gut or my thoughts change my gut answer. I am taking the Celtics -5. I'm going to buy a half point, taking the -4.5 versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are on back-to-backs. They did just beat the Wizards, and they are 3-2 in their last 5 games, but literally 4 of the last 5 games have been playing the same team twice. They've won 2 straight against the Wizards, lost 2 straight against the Heat, and then they beat the Trailblazers. Celtics are definitely needing a bounce back. They are 2-3 over their last 5. They did get a pretty big win against the Trailblazers the other night, but we're looking at a 4-point win versus the Cavs when they were up big. 10-point loss versus the Nets, 2-point loss versus the Knicks, and a 4-point loss versus the Cavs most recently. So they did get back on track with the win against the Trailblazers, but I think they definitely have to win this game to get back into the pre-All-Star season selves. The Celtics are 4-4 head-to-head against the Hawks, against the spread set at -4.5. They did have a 7-game win streak before that, and they went 6-1 in that span with the spread being -4.5. They've got to win the games that they can, and I think it continues here. So give me the Celtics -4.5. Like I said, I'm going to buy a half point.
All right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA basketball picks and predictions. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.